This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. Well, we got French Montana and Max B. They attended the floor seats at the Knicks game. Now, here, like, Max B is not really doing that much without French Montana. French Montana is really carrying Max B's career, but I gotta say, being involved with that situation back in 2009, I'm glad this is happening for Max B, because Max B really did. Well, it was a big step for French Montana getting to the next level, and I'm glad to see French Montana paying it back, because like a lot of people just, hit somebody with a little bit of money when they come home, and that's that, he's really involved, which is great, so that's going on with that. So I'll keep you posted. They're supposed to drop another album or another single soon. They said they want 10 number ones together, so we'll see what goes on with that. Blueface disrespects his baby mom, Jade and Alexis. I'm sick of this thing with Blueface, Christian Rock, and this other girl now. You're seeing someone just make a mess out of their life, And Blueface got caught, I guess, sending cash apps to numerous girls, and Jaden, who handles a lot of stuff on her own, got in her feelings, understandably. And that's that, man. I mean, Blueface is just a mess, bro. I don't hate Blueface or anything, but he is a mess, bro. Let's be real, He's a mess. Anyways, we'll see what happens with that. Teases from Teases and Mero. I mean, Mero from Teases and Mero is pretty much delusional. He thinks that now there's no shot at him because I don't hate him or anything, and he does his thing. He had the Teases and Mero show, which is okay. It wasn't the best, but I like they're from New York, and some stuff they be saying is funny, but like it's not the best show on earth. And then he did the Carmelo Anthony podcast, which was okay. And then he got I rightfully so. I think he got out of all the candidates, I'm sure he was one of the better contenders to be on the morning show for Hot 97. I'm sure there were some DJs that didn't want it. But, for someone that's going to be up there every day, I'm glad it was somebody from New York at least, because Ebro was not from New York. If you don't know, he wasn't. But he has this obsession with academics. And then he just says crazy things that don't make any sense, like, without mentioning Miro's name, he has no motion. Bro, the academics has carved out a whole thing for himself. Like, you need motion from him, if anything, which is fine, but it's like, let's not just sit up here and lie now, Like, the truth is, you're looking for motion at Hot 97, a failing radio gig, okay? It's failing. It's just, and you could say whatever you want about me, but Hot 97 used to be the biggest thing ever. And it's not failing because of Miro. Let's be very clear about that. It was failing before he got there. Changing of the guards is happening, Can he rebirth it is the question, Possibly. I don't know. He has to bring a comedy aspect to it. I don't know what could save Hot 97 at this point, because for some reason they just didn't captivate a strong audience for a while, It is what it is. But Miro saying that is insane. Insane, bro. Like, it doesn't even make sense. So he needs the motion from academics. Let's just be real. Christian Rock addresses her whole warrant. She says, my license is not suspended. It's currently restricted to travel to and from work. The court date has been rescheduled. I have looked into the situation. It's easily resolved. When I was in LA, I didn't have my ID to resolve it. I just received my current ID. It's only $270 fee to get it. Okay, so she's fine. She'll be fighting soon. And that, I think she has a sold-out fight coming up, so that's good. She's taking boxing seriously. Hey, you always find a way, right? J. Cole reveals if he's really going to retire. He's not retiring. He's teasing retirement like Jay-Z did. Like, oh, this is my last album, guys. I could come back, but I'm not. he'll come back when he wants. That's what he's saying. He's saying he's comfortable, and he'll come back when inspiration strikes. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Listen, this whole thing, he was really inspired for the past couple of years, and the Kendrick thing really derailed things. He thinks it's a blessing because he was speaking about his album like, let's just get this out and move on, like with the music. I don't know if I believe what he's saying here. You know, I think he's just on a media tour to try to have a deep narrative with his fans like Jay-Z's doing right now. Jay-Z's just trying to change the narrative altogether away from the negativity. But I like J. Cole, but I think he tries to be too real and down to earth when he's far beyond that, you know? He'll drop when he wants, though. That's basically what he's saying. I'm comfortable. I'll drop when I feel like I have a body of work. But you can't stay away for too long. So he'll drop something in like 2 years. I think he's going to have to drop something within a year, to be honest with you, because this album was okay. It wasn't as good as he thinks it was. It was good. But measuring it to J. Cole standards, it was okay, you know. Now, we got J. Cole under fire for refusing to tell the infamous Diddy story. So him and Diddy got into a fight. I don't know if he said something about, I forget what sparked off that fight. J. Cole didn't take the disrespect from Diddy. I think Diddy said something about something, and J. Cole bucked at him, and then they got into a little scuffle. Now, he doesn't want to I'm going to tell you why he won't tell the story. He's like, yo, I'm not going to tell the story because, remember, he was talking about this podcast he has with his friend, and they told the story there, and it's the last segment or something. They got paid a lot of money to do these podcasts before and during the album out, so he can't tell it on camera, so because that was probably in the contract that he had to talk about that so that they can sell ad space on this piece of content. So you won't get it until he decides to release that episode of his podcast thing for his album. So we'll talk about that when it comes out. He also did talk about 50 Cent didn't want to sign him because of his jeans at one point. 50 Cent, for some reason, 50 Cent wouldn't sign him because he didn't like his jeans. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, and then we got, let's see, what do we got here? J. Cole. Okay, then we got 21 Savage confirms the Latto thing with her pregnancy announcement. She shamed him and just says, yo, I'm out here announcing it and you're not saying anything. Yeah, because you're the side chick. I don't know, you've been keeping this man secret for 3 years and we all know who he was because you knew he had a wife, and it's embarrassing. He has a wife and kids. Now you can't add it anymore. And she purposely got pregnant. Let's not be stupid here, all right? She was ready to make that announcement. She's sick of keeping her man private. So now 21 Savage has to own this, juggle 2 women at one time publicly. So we'll see how that goes as well. All right. Well, that's it for now. This is a little shoddy today. I'm gonna drop this and then come back in like 2 or 3 hours. I appreciate you all. I am traveling, so the news is gonna be like 4 or 5 a day. I'm gonna try to drop 4 or 5 a day still. Please stay tuned. Please hit that like button. Please keep me in tune with any news you don't think I'm talking about on my Instagram, JordanTower News. Make sure you DM me any stories I didn't talk about that you'd like me to talk about, because I might miss something because I'm not at home. So I'm not able to stay as in tune, but I'm still in tune, but I'm not as in tune. So I'm visiting family in Jamaica. So all you will be in tune later, just DM me. And I'll check you guys in the next one. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. I'll check you guys later. And do not forget to subscribe. And yes, I'll check you guys later. Peace.